Good morning, my dear students. So, in our last lecture of structure analysis second, we can we can see that how bending is uh, uh, affected in unsymmetrical sections, and we can also define what are the unsymmetrical uh, bending. ठीक है, अनसिमेट्रिकल बेंडिंग्स के बारे में हमने देखा था क्या होती हैं, किस तरीके से डिफाइन करते हैं। आज जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो रहेगा स्ट्रेसेस इन अनसिमेट्रिकल बेंडिंग। स्ट्रेसेस इन अनसिमेट्रिकल बेंडिंग के अनसिमेट्रिकल बेंडिंग के अंदर किस किस टाइप के स्ट्रेसेस रहते हैं, हम उनकी बात करेंगे। तो हम क्या करते हैं, यहाँ पर एक सर्किल ड्रॉ कर लेते हैं, ठीक है। और इस सर्किल के अंदर जो इसके प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस हैं उनको मैं बना लेता हूँ। ये इसका मान के चलिए एक्सिस हैं x और ये है y। अब क्या होगा, जब ये अनसिमेट्रिकल सिमेट्रिकल सेक्शन मान लो, लेकिन अनसिमेट्रिकल में अगर हम क्रॉस सेक्शन देखें तो सर्कुलर मान के देख रहे हैं, तो यहाँ पर क्या होगा कि when the bending is occur in a member, उसके जो एक्सिस होते हैं वो अपने फिक्स जो प्लेस है उससे क्या होते हैं, रोटेट कर जाते हैं। तो ये जो होंगे एक्स और वाई, ये कुछ इस तरीके से हो जाएंगे कि प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस हैं वो ये तो हो जाएगा हमारा v, और इसको हम नाम देंगे u, ठीक है। और ये एंगल बनाएगा थीटा, और यहाँ पर तो ये भी कितना हो जाएगा, थीटा हो जाएगा, ठीक है। अब देखिए u और v जहाँ पर हमारे प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस हैं, ठीक है। अब देखिए हम क्या करते हैं, एक बेंडिंग मोमेंट अलोंग द टू एक्सिस u और v, ये जो नए u और v एक्सिस हैं यहाँ पर एक मोमेंट जनरेट कर देते हैं। तो इस मूवमेंट के कारण अब u और v की जो वैल्यू होगी हम उसकी कैलकुलेशन कर सकते हैं। तो हाउ कैन वी राइट दिस, बेंडिंग मूवमेंट अलोंग द न्यू टू एक्सिस, बेंडिंग मूवमेंट along the new two axes, and what are these, u and v. So by using the trigonometry Pythagoras प्रमेय we can calculate the value of theta that is inclined with sin theta and cos theta. So what is here sin theta? Sin theta is nothing but opponent upon hypotenuse, and I can draw this triangle as section. The triangle is looking like this type, where it is 90 degree and it is theta, okay. This is 90 degree and this is theta, this is moment, this is v, and this is u. Okay, so what is our sin theta? Sin theta is opponent upon hypotenuse, and this is u by m. So here what is the u? U is equal to m sin theta. Just like that we can find out the value of v. V is cos theta is equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse. Adjacent is v by m. So the value of v is equal to m cos theta. Now we all are know about the bending equation in any shape bending. We can see this equation in strength of material. So how we can write the bending equation? The bending equation is the bending equation is the bending equation is so we all are know about the bending equation, and we can written as m upon I is equal to sigma upon y is equal to E upon R. So we can find out the stress by using this equation, and the stress is written as m upon I into y. And what is the I? I is nothing but take a cross section, and the axis is x axis and y axis. When bending or any other load put on the vertical direction downward, the beam is bent like this shape. So this is the moment of inertia about x axis, so it is written as ixx, and y is the deflection between deflection by this moment or this force is called y. So now we can put the value of stress at u and v axis. So we can written as what is the stress at u and v. So the stress at u is equal to, according to these values, stress at u uu is equal to m. When we talking about u axis, we can use the value of u, which is m sin theta upon I VV into y is replaced by small u, and the sigma VV is equal to m cos theta upon IUU into small v. So these are the stresses generated at the new principal axis, which are u and v, and we can written as they are find out by the using bending equation. Now we calculate the resultant stress, and the resultant stress is sum of these two stresses. So the resultant stress is denoted by sigma is equal to sigma uu plus sigma vv, and the sigma uu and sigma vv values are there. So we can put these values in the equation of resultant stress. So we can find that sigma uu is equal to m sin theta upon I VV into u plus m cos theta upon I uu into v. So we can take common the value of m. M is taken common, and the value is u sin theta upon IVV plus v cos theta upon IUU. This is the resultant stress in unsymmetrical bending. This is the final equation of resultant stress in unsymmetrical bending, which we are calculated by using the stress on the u axis and stress on the v axis, and u and v are the new axes that are generated by the bending in the section. Now we can see that what is the u and v? What is these small u and small v? We can written as in form of bending equation y, and y is the distance deflection in the beam or in any section, any cross section. So where x dash and y dash is denoted by u and v, so we can written as u is equal to, u is nothing than, u is expressed as x cos theta plus y sin theta. X cos theta plus y sin theta. This is also denoted as x dash, and x dash is the deflection in x direction, and y dash v, small v is equal to y cos theta minus x sin theta, y cos theta minus x sin theta, and this is denoted as y dash deflection in y direction. So these two are when u and v are the shifted axis distance in figure, and they are as x and y axis displacement. U and v are shifted axis distance. The deflection is as just loading about it section at v. The bending is shown as figure in this type, and the distance of deflection is y, and for this u value the bending is shown by this, and this is the deflection at x. So the value of total stress, we can calculate stress in unsymmetrical bending, and this is the final value of stress in unsymmetrical bending resultant. So we can written as sigma r, and the small u and small v is shown by these two equations, which we used in finding deflection in any section related subjected to bending moment. So this is the type we can find stresses in unsymmetrical bending. Now the next topic of our lecture related to seismic unsymmetrical bending is find out the position of neutral axis in unsymmetrical bending. So in our next lecture we can see I hope you guys are understand at how can we find the stresses in unsymmetrical bending. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.